According to the American Red Cross, 1 unit of blood can save 3 lives. Joe Ripley is joining us now with the story of how one of those lives saved now giving back.
Yeah, this can be a matter of life and death, Dan, when you're talking about an emergency. But for Ansley Booth, imagine you are in the hospital getting college acceptance letters, not knowing if you'll be able to step foot on campus. Well, thanks to the generosity of blood donors, she was able to stay alive. Ansley Booth has type O negative blood. A universal donor dealt a devastating blow.
They couldn't find a reason why it happened, and it hit me like a truck at 18 years old. I was diagnosed with a rare blood disorder called severe aplastic anemia. That's just basically when the bone marrow can't make the red blood cells it needs to be able to cycle through your body correctly.
Booth faced a 6-month hospital stay during 2020, the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. She needed more than a dozen units of blood and platelets just to stay alive.
While people were, going into the hospital more and more, the blood shortage just got higher and higher. When it's not there or when people don't have it, lives are at stake.
Garrett Reed heads regional donor services at the American Red Cross of Georgia. He says more than 20,000 units of blood have gone uncollected during a national emergency blood shortage.
We have not been on one in a little over 2 years. As we came out of the holiday period, we tend to see blood collections kind of wane a little bit.
As Georgia tries to build back that blood supply, first-generation college graduate Ansley Booth is flowing down a career path to one day work in medicine.
There are people who can't do anything. It's a privilege to be able to work. It's a privilege to be able to, do the things that you love, the things that you may take for granted.
Booth, filled with perspective, grateful for the positive impact of blood donors.
There's not a week that goes by where I'm not thinking about, the people that I'll never meet. We're selfless enough to donate and to give blood to help people that they don't know.
And in the past few years, Ansley has decided to pay it forward, give back to her community by working as an emergency medical tech with Grady Health. Also served as a patient care tech at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. And she's also working now with the Red Cross to speak with other students across Metro Atlanta to share her story.
I didn't realize until we had the Red Cross on the show a few weeks ago just how hard hit they were this past winter between just a bad flu outbreak.
Yeah.
A lot of would-be donors couldn't give any longer. And then all the snow and ice we saw nationwide canceled hundreds of drives they would normally have.
And all of that following a busy holiday period where it slips your mind that you can donate blood, but what a gift to give someone. And you see the physical evidence right there of Ansley Booth and her story. And I can't imagine what she had to go through at 18 during the pandemic. She's getting diagnosed with E. coli and sepsis, getting blood transfusions, not knowing if she'll have the blood necessary to save her life. Because think about how many other folks were in the hospital at that same point.
Well, it's good to see her on 2 feet and thinking about others as she stands.
Absolutely. And, just a reminder, too, if you're able, if you're willing to give if you can, because you could be saving lives like Ansley's there.
Good reminder. Joe, thank you, sir.